Hello everyone, welcome to the Sims game played by Twitch. I guess that's what I'll call it. Hello Soul, everybody who can wiggle, give me a wiggle. I was gonna try and come up with like a tagline, like the Sims game where I don't know what will happen and neither do you. I don't know. Mars, you can enjoy everyone else's wiggles. There'll always be someone to wiggle for you. That is the key message of my channel. There's always someone else there to wiggle for you in life. Don't mind these guys. Again, this is a group of Sims from the game I'm playing when I just play myself. Their cats look very perturbed, don't they? So we just go load. We've got the separate Twitch Plays God game. I noticed something about The Sims and what they were doing the other day. I think, unless I'm mistaken, I saw a Sim initiate a mischief interaction and it didn't fail. And I haven't seen that happen in at least maybe 3 years or longer. So I have like a suspicion that maybe they tweaked what was broken about it. I can't say for sure because a lot of the interactions when you do mischief still do fail. But it was weird. It was like I couldn't believe it. I actually saw the handheld shocker handshake thing go off, and I haven't seen that animation in so long. I'm filling a Dead by Daylight community check-in survey, and they asked what other game streams I watch, and I literally could only list Sims 4 because of me. Yeah, I'm an influencer. I'm gonna wiggle a bunch more times because I'm influencing people. Let's get them loaded up. Where are our boys? Our aging boys and their 2 cats. And genuinely, who knows what will happen in any stream? We never really know. We're gonna see them in their weird little bunker and they're gonna attempt to stay alive, and there'll be cats there. There'll be this fucking gnome who was named Sherwin Williams. Like Sherwin Williams. That little house is so cute. Thank you. That obviously means a lot coming from you. It's evidently still a work in progress, but we have added walls with patterns on. So it's a little bit less oppressive and awful. The bathroom I keep thinking might move. There is something I want to do with some of the space up there, but that's kind of a secret. It's New Year's Eve. We're about to change into a new year. Right on cue. Gideon is now a little older, a little more dusted by time. The cats there are just kind of enjoying themselves. Where's the other one? 3E is not here. 3E has left the premises. We don't know why. The sheep are still here. There's a potion for some reason. Oh, we could try having them drink that and see what happens. The sheep stink bad. We have 3 of these now. Oh, who left this on? That'll add to the electricity bill. Oh, the Christmas tree is still here. Okay, it's been a stream since Christmas. We really should put this away. We'll put it in the inventory. 3E is the cat trait that makes them roam. Yeah, I think so. The only way I can check that is if I go to 3E. Clever, free spirit, and curious. So I guess free spirit does that. They enjoy wandering around the world as if they were wild animals, but don't worry, they'll always come home for the food. His third eye looks really messed up here. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes I've seen pets just wander off the lot for a bit. That's alright. We trust them. Gacy is a lot more of a home cat who's staying in the bunker. His huge ears, like my boy. Yeah, he is kind of... He is. I mean, he pisses a lot less. unlock this. They've got like a very... I put some decorations up. They have a Santa here for the duration of winter. Santa himself got stuck in the bunker and just kind of lived there for like a day. Oh, they're getting up. Cat's on the bed. Cat still wants to fuck bad. How do you feel about his new look, Felix? Are you digging it? Plugging his ears from your slander, my hands aren't large enough. As if you aren't calling him your little piss boy every 5 seconds. I assume out loud. Oh my god, guys, it's like 7 in the morning. Already? Okay. Early poll for you guys. Oh. Let's get questioning. Does Felix enjoy physical intimacy? I spelled that wrong. I spelled it wrong again the same way. Yes or no? This is a very low stakes poll, this one. Really late in the game for him to think about this. You know, I guess sometimes you can be used to something, but then you can come to the belated realization that you actually do really appreciate something. I'll read it out while you guys vote. The love language of touch from Gideon just made that moment truly magical for Felix, who is a wizard. It has Felix pondering the joy of a tender caress, or the comfort of a warm embrace from a beloved sim. Is this a moment of realization that Felix likes physical intimacy? Question mark? 5 votes on yeah. Okay, I guess that pretty much solves it. Yeah, he does. Oh, they have a computer. I forgot. That's cool of them. So, 2 things I wanted to bring up real quick. Oh yeah, the guitar. Hope that stays put. One, I think we might relax that one rule about me only using the reward store for aspiration points when it's redeemed by viewers. Because it was a bit ridiculous. I was like hinting, hey guys, you got it, you can use it, you can use this. I think I'll just redeem it myself as and when I want to, as normal. Like, I'm not restricted, but it can still be a redeem if viewers want to jump in and grab one themselves, or if they want to snipe one because they notice there is enough satisfaction and I haven't used it. That's fine. That's a part of the challenge of doing it like this. But I'm not going to stop myself, I think. For example, what have we got now? We bought Steel Bladder, but I also like to get Antiseptic for everybody. So I'm aiming for that. But if it gets sniped out from under me with something else, that's just how the cookie evaporates. 5 years deep into the relationship, and he says, you know what, I think I do like being near you. That's me as hell, honestly. That would happen to me. I'm not judging anybody in this situation. I enjoy his new look, actually. Look at him. He looks so friendly and at peace with the world. This is a guy who isn't afraid of aliens anymore. Well, I guess maybe he is. What was the second thing? The second thing is that we are rapidly approaching, I can only call it the Simoleon event horizon. The Smackerels event horizon. We've got them on a trajectory here where Gideon's wine is going to start being worth a lot more money. There's already some finely aged stuff here. He'll probably end up completing his aspiration as we want him to, but on the way to it, we might hit some sort of weird... I don't know, guys. If I was planning a family to play through the game and I wanted to make an absolutely obscene amount of simoleons without cheating, this is how you do it. These 2 specifically are how you do it if you planned it, and that's kind of funny for them. But anyway, let's collect the wine that's aged and just get that sold. So yeah, we may just have to prepare ourselves mentally for the idea that this whole struggle for money and slowly building a little living situation may change dramatically in the near future. I don't know how long, but near future, we'll have to see. Oh, here's a strawberry cake for some reason. You know what? It's always a good idea to, if you have a cake made, throw it in the household inventory. Then you can whip it out for birthdays without having to bake a new one every goddamn time. All right, where's the wine? It is a bottle of vodka that became finely aged, and that's worth $2.5 grand. There we go. You guys want to make some breakfast?
Moochie peachy, Gerbixta, Messer, Alphanes, Swepsuflo, Silnaroy.
Casey is just going off in the corner. Gideon has decided he wants to eat that bowl of peas. I think he made that last time.
Shay, Formpa?
Oh,
Having a chat about cooking, like, you know what, Gideon, do you feel like maybe we should make breakfast? No? Oh, okay. He wants to kiss, and he wants to, again, watch some horses get it on. He's a little weird. But who among us can say we've never thought about that? Well, we can't do kiss right now because he's eating, so I'll save that for a second. He wants to go back to talk to Caitlin. Maybe he misses Caitlin. Eating the peas and hitting the voov. That's a great way of saying that. There we go. He's finished his bowl of peas. Gideon, you have to get on with stuff now. Go ahead and start making some wine. You've got your energy nectar going. You turn this on so that you don't want to kill yourself. Having a chat with the cat. You go and eat something, and then we'll get you busy with your job. He's having... I can't see it. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Do Americans know that peanut butter and jelly stuff is like very only American specific? I had never had it until I went to the US last year and I was introduced to the concept of Uncrustables. And it was a big moment because we hear about peanut butter and jelly all our lives and we think, that sounds weird. So I finally got to try it. Oh my god, the sheep are interacting. Two normal sheep, and then you just pan up and there's there's this going on. Oh, he's like some kind of absurd sheep behemoth. It's not that good either. I actually liked it, and I really didn't expect to. Felix has come to eat his sandwich up here with Gideon. Stop doing stuff. Clean it. What happened to making the wine? Did you finish? Oh, he did. I'm sorry. That took way less time than I thought it would. Like, I wouldn't go for an Uncrustable for breakfast if I had other options, but I didn't hate it. Someone has to do all the washing up around here. Someone has to put a single plate into the dishwasher and then wash everything else up by hand for some reason. Okay. Guys, you have work to do. You need to shear all of your tiny sheep. And possibly wash them. I've done a Pavlov on myself because my neighbors have a wind chime. I don't know which neighbors, someone out there does. And when it's a bit breezy, I can hear it. And whenever I hear that wind chime, it makes me think, what if I played The Sims? Alright, that's 2. Let's get a third one going. He looks so defeated as he presses it in. He's nearly at 30 out of 50 excellent nectars. Look at all the wool coming. Ladybirds! Having a chat. The cat's up here too. Worms! Yes, talk about worms. Clean. You need to clean carpet. Oh, you can clean it with magic. Yeah, do that.
Hey, bien.
Stop talking to Gideon. Magically clean your sheep. You need to magically get that carpet scrubbed. Yay! Now the sheep doesn't smell by magic. Okay, share it. I think the sheep, they're not a very good long-term income idea, but we've got them now, so whatever. Pavlov's Pog? I don't like that. Frogs. Birds. Yes, you talk to your sheep about various things. Turn this off. Put your new wine in one of these babies. Is there enough space? Yes. I know you guys cannot stop, like, pouring at each other, but you have a garden that doesn't look so good. I guess that's because it's winter, not because it's dying. Is there a water? Do you not need to water anything? Okay, fine. Harvest it. Harvest everything. Quick. Do it. Do it. You got a weed to do this, and you can evolve that one. Onions. And this one has bugs. Spray bugs. That'll keep him busy for a while. Oh my god. Alright, shall we invite Caitlin over? Because that's the only thing. I mean, as far as I remember, I have kept an eye on the things they've wanted to do. And they only wanted to think about making their relationship more official. Like, one time. I only saw once the idea of getting engaged, but maybe if we can continue to work through some of these wants, something might come up to make everything a bit more spicy, you know? Why don't we invite Caitlin? Where is she? When did we get to know Nicolette? I'm so glad the Grinch is in here. There she is. Why don't you come over and visit, and we'll get to know you a little more. Why don't you come and see this cauldron, which is full of something Felix made? Oh god, she's here already. I have no idea what Tell Epic Tales is from. Small talk. Get to know. Hey Caitlin, sorry that that guy you shacked up with died nearly instantly.
What's up, Jim?
Oh yeah, he's like, by the way, I hate making this wine.
Oh, think well.
Boy oh boy, I hope they let me drink some of their mysterious potion. Hang on, I think we can... I think I can actually give it to her and see what happens. Talk to self. Yeah, we can do that. There you go. He's putting it in in one of those American red cups. What was that? That's not... It's in a vial now. Okay, whatever. Can I give potion? Go on. Here you go, Caitlin. You wanted to try some, right? Your place smells like garbage. Oh, I think it's because... Congratulations on your recent birthday. Thank you, Dolly Rano. Do we know you? I just realized it's like this because Gideon isn't a wizard. So when he has a potion in his hand, it's just in a red cup.
Oh.
God, Rug is just going nuts. There we go. It made her feel great. Nice. I'm not sure why we did that, but we've given her something to feel good about. Thanks, Rug. All right, talk to yourself.
Crazo.
Forny Fatoza Bab.
Oh, Prata.
Do I need to use a mirror to do that? I don't remember. No, it was just flirt. How do I talk to
Quimble
myself?
Reginu, Insula Kalang, Refsi, Ludrip, Afwash, Aflin Wadida, Abdola.
Am I stupid? It's not here.
Oh.
Tough
Ooh,
squeezing, huh?
Shuabe.
I can make him just fart on command.
Damsy.
Oh, that's right. We can have them make resolutions. Guys, should we make a New Year's resolution? What if Gideon had a resolution, what would it be? Losing weight, getting fitter, which is like muscly, not yeah, those are different. Writing a book, raising any skill, that's like the easiest. Or completing an aspiration milestone. That wouldn't happen. But does anyone have any opinions on what his resolution for the next year might be? I like how the really meaty ones about your life, getting a significant other and getting promoted, just don't apply to him. He's doing really well. They should have given you more options. Like, they should have given you for, I don't know, get married instead of just get a significant other. It's quite a small list of things. If he wrote a book, lose weight or raise a skill. I think that's a good idea. We could just put raise a skill. I mean, one of his aspiration goals is to raise his winemaking to level 5. So he would be in the general mindset of, yeah, my skills could use some raising. That's good.
Oh.
And what about Felix? He doesn't have like a particular want to do the resolution. I'll give Felix one if anyone suggests it, but you know. All right, how's the little farm looking? I think it's fine. This thing is just going to keep sparkling until next autumn. He can write grapes. What are they actually? I mean, I could do that. However, books take well, they don't take that long actually. Can he just sit down and write a book? Is that going to be his? Yeah, we can write a book. Sure. I like that idea. It won't be very good, but why not? Oh, you can use magically disappear dirt on himself. Okay, make a resolution. Write a book. He's a man of many talents. He's like, yeah, I've just decided I'm going to write a book for the next year. Except we're going to do it like right now. And he became inspired by making that resolution, which is going to help. Okay. He can only write a children's book. Okay, he needs to practice. He's going to get some practice until he's not writing just children's books. Unless Grapes, What Are They Actually is a children's book. But I don't think that's his style. I don't think that would be the kind of book he would do. Write a book. He's a wizard, so we can imagine he's writing a spell book about grapes. How do I get him to... Maybe I have to not be in a conversation when I click on him. Oh my god, the sheep are just over there plotting against everyone. Wait, what did I say? That was a diabolical slight against children's authors? There it is. I guess he had to not be talking to anyone, otherwise it wouldn't count.
Moochie, Peachy, you not be
Yeah, you enjoy that. Here we go. So his writing skill is now existing. Oh, it was already at level 2. I wonder what happened to get it to level 2. I do not remember. Yeah, pin that. We'll do that tomorrow. So this is the... So Felix is writing books now. Yeah, apparently. No, The Sims. He's barely literate, so they've got him out here writing Percy Jackson. I see. Every time I think about the craft of writing and children's books, which is a very big thing. Like, I went to uni to do writing, and children's writing was a pretty big,
Zapping
hefty
forms of beans.
chunk of what
Shimray,
people learn.
lots of
A lot of
sardine.
people want to do that.
Yams,
I always
yams,
think of that
happy
one
up
bit
from-
from Black Books where Bernard decides to write a children's book and he has to get it done. I can't remember the plot line. It was like he has to get it done like immediately, and he stays up all night just to put this together. And Manny helps him, and what he comes out with is a 500-page manuscript about somebody dealing with PTSD after the war, and it's also a spy thriller and also a generational book, and it's got this immense and intricate plot. And Manny's just like, do you think that might be a little too much for the children who might read this, you know, the 4 to 5 sort of demographic? And he's like, I don't think we should talk down to them. He's having a shower. I mean, Felix could just now magically clean you instead of using the shower. Oh, the Finchwick Fair has started. What is it? Oversized crops and pies. Yeah, that is something you would do. We could go to the fair. We could, if we were entered. The fair actually has been fixed. The fair was broken for a pretty long time. It wouldn't give you back what you entered into it, and you could never win the secondary one. And sometimes it just wouldn't give you an indication of anything happening. However, we could visit the fair like this evening. Because yeah, it was unfair. She's thinking about balloon animals with balloon animals. We could enter something into the fair if we make a pie. And sounds about what I'd read back in primary. I was the kid who read way above my reading level. Well, I mean, I think a lot of us here may be like good readers because that's the kind of thing that your brain is generating in ways that involve, you know, we're all kind of similar in that way. However, the kind of thing he was writing is like war and peace, you know. It would have been too boring for a kid, even if you could understand the words. I wish this door would disappear properly. Okay, now, which of them is the more inclined to bake a pie for a pie creation contest? Who has higher cooking skill, let's say? Gideon's is 2, and Felix's is 3. So Felix is going to stop doing all of this and instead make a pie. Is it under baking? No, it's not. It's under just normal cooking. Can he make some kind of pie at level 3? Obsidian eggs and toast. He can make a blueberry pie. Okay. You go do that. Let's see how he fares with that. That's yeah. He also wants to raise his... Oh, that could work for the skill of his resolution. Can you upgrade stuff? You can. Needs level 4 to do those. There we go. He can upgrade the shower. That'll get him prize-winning autumnal gourd. Miles is here. God, what I really wanted to do this year was to grow my own marrows because we couldn't find any. 3E, are you helping?
Huh. Sure.
I guess he's helping. I wanted to grow some marrows because we couldn't find any, and they're like my favorite autumn specific food. But we waited. I waited until about April because that's when you're supposed to start planting them. And there were seeds around, like in the supermarkets and stuff. Until April, and then they all disappeared because everyone's obviously bought them because now is when you plant them. So I should have bought the seeds ahead of time, and now my plans may be scuppered. Yeah, that's how you do.
With
That's how you
that.
bake. That's what cooking is. Yeah. Good job. Let's just wait. Staring into the oven. There it is. He did it. There we go. Now don't eat it. I don't know how to... I mean, there's no way to say don't eat it. I guess they just have to make sure they're not hungry. And he is hungry. Big ask. I'm going to put it in here on the desk so it's not near anything. And then I'm going to ask him to fulfill his hunger somehow. Eat something. Eat something. Oh, Gideon has raised his handiness skills to level 4. Okay, whatever. Starts eating quest items. Not again! Let's not ever reach the cheese incident. No, what don't you eat this pie? No, that's what's gonna happen. No, he's gonna eat it. No, 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 no. It's going in the fucking inventory until we go to the fair later. Sorry. That wasn't for eating. You can eat it when you get back from the fair, okay? He's so pissed off at me. Make something else. I'm sorry, but that wasn't for eating. He's just gonna have another sandwich. He's not a big into like cooking,
Oh,
apparently.
Orta.
Another fucking sandwich. Okay. God, these cats getting everywhere. Why did it zoom in on Gideon? Okay, whatever. Freshen up in the mirror. Sure thing. Go ahead. Felix looks so upset. Yeah. He's put it on the windowsill specifically to float towards it. Yeah, look how fun Gideon looks now. The redness was a bit of a surprise, but we just decided he's... Oh, look at him! He's so confident. All right, what do you want? What are you going to do now? He's still inspired. I think you go back to your writing. Okay, you can get a bit of fun by playing single block Tetris. It was scary for a bit, but he kind of cooked in the end. Yeah, exactly. I love calling... I love the idea of describing it as it was scary for a bit. Okay, that's enough gaming. Practice writing stuff. What's he typing? Everyone come up with what he's typing on here. He made a spelling mistake! He was very colourful in his youth. Now he's trying a singular colour look. Yeah, very true. Anon hate. Okay. Yeah. Time to write the next great American epic. Plays Tetris for 38 hours. Oh, he's having another practice on his guitar. He'll get it. He'll get there. But no one's around to hear him be bad, so he can practice in peace. It's okay. They have a fun time in their bunker, don't they? It really does feel like this. We have to get Felix in front of a television this evening as well. You think he's taking requests? I think he's just practiced. What does 3E want? Oh, we're done with that. We're going to pet 3E. Okay. Nope, 3E's going to bed. Oh, you better eat something because we're going out to the village fete in a minute. It's already 6:30. We actually need to get a move on. Mac and cheese. Of course it is. Now, Homer, don't you start a fire. It's only mac and cheese. You can't make a fire. You could burn it, but you cannot, like, start a fire with fucking mac and cheese unless you're a complete idiot. Surely. Okay, he's done it. Good job. Why do you guys not use the dining table? Oh, Felix can now write short stories and write excuse notes for other Sims. He can also read non-fiction books for reference and discuss his favorite book or author with other Sims. So he's now becoming insufferable. All right, stop doing that. Wow, his energy is really low. Did you guys get up early? Come on, quick, quick, finish eating, quick. No, don't talk to the cat. Eat. Eat food. He's having a nap. Okay, fine. A nap for 2 seconds. Eat it. No, eat it. Eat the food. Eat it. We have to go. Eat. There we go. Put it down. And off we go. Whee! Okay, it's time to get social at the Village Fete. Which is fun for me because I used to go to Village Fates as a kid, like a lot, actually. Oh yeah, this is not the Gnome's Arms from my save. I forgot. This is the original one. I might have to give them a television if they don't have one. Right, 8 words. Time to go. He can do a short story. We'll do a short story called whatever it was you said. Oh, right, it's winter. It's not as obvious where we live. But now they're using their patented winter looks. Okay, guys. I forgot to pick up the... I forgot to pick up the pie. I forgot to pick up the pie. I forgot to pick up the pie. I forgot to pick up... I forgot to pick up the pie. Okay. No, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this with no time loss whatsoever. Sorry. Hang on. Hang on. Only one of you goes home. No, don't you forget this pie. I've got it. It's just going to take 2 loading screens. Sorry. Pause. Inventory. How did... Huh? Oh, maybe... What? What? What the fuck happened? Okay, I don't have time to deal with this. In inventory. Switch control to Felix. Is he having a breakdown? I don't know. I wish I looked in my pockets and discovered I was carrying 10 different cakes. I don't know. No, Homer! Don't you clone this pie! And then we go, bring Gideon here, and then he appears, and he has the pie, but it was made by Felix. So I'm giving it to Felix, and he is going to enter it in the competition. Now, submit entry. It's also an overgrown vegetable competition, but we didn't grow anything. So he's... What are you doing? You can just practice your magic while you're here. How about that? Whoa, what? He's gonna insult Kim for some reason? There you go. Enter a blueberry pie. Made with not a lot of talent, but a lot of love. There we go. Normal quality. View your competition entry. He's thinking about eating. You can eat it afterwards. Felix doesn't think he will win, but at least there's always a consolation prize. There's nothing special about this competition. Where are the interesting submissions? Don't Sims have pride anymore? Wow. Oh my god, look at this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. That looks rad as hell. Look at how pretty it is when you're not in fucking Nevada. Did you insult her? It's singles night. Well, we're not single, so. Everybody's running in at 8 o'clock. He wants to dance. Go ahead. Go ahead and dance. Where's the speaker? Dance. What are you doing, Felix? Oh, he really wants to watch. Look, it's not time for New Year's TV. It's 8 p.m. Crazy of them to host an outdoor fair in British January. 2 of the judges have succumbed to hypothermia. Well, that's just how we do it. Have a drink at the bar. You can have a drink. No, okay, no. order drink. Have your favorite. It's okay. We got money now. Go ahead. Have your favorite drink. We're here to actually celebrate New Year's Eve as well. That is also why we're here. So,
Ah, so.
Alaya Quinones.
Ivo Manza is known as Arrow.
Oh, is that the Kayla Scott? Yeah, she's the Scott's
Goodbye.
child. So
Someone
yeah,
is
she's a
Arrow.
child of. We haven't met many of the children, but they'll be growing up soon.
Oh.
Listen to Cottagecore, have a drink. Listen to Cottagecore. How's Felix? He's just look at look at this man. Look. Strutting out of the pub, wine in hand.
Ah.
Coming back to have a chat in the snowy whatever this is.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He wants to talk to himself again. Eleanor Pancakes.
Uh-huh.
It's so funny seeing the children of Sims that are just new things. Okay.
So.
Talk to... So that didn't make any sense. It's just in my other game, they've all had different children, and I haven't met these ones.
So.
Yeah, finish your drink.
Yipsy.
He walked out of the spoons with the glass. He's gone.
Rain.
I wonder if people
Ruby
do that.
Isa Bibdo.
You might assume that this is like a mum and her kid. It's not. This is a random woman. Have you played video games? Do you have games on your phone?
Chalif. He's Beniba whelm.
He's just cycling between increasing his handiness. Was she coughing? If you give us a fucking cold, Letitia.
Quafika Abimo? Ah,
Damn, he's really making that wine last.
Tiru.
Zerzda.
Funny introduction. I want him to do a dance because that's what he wants to do, but he just okay, stop talking. Drink your damn wine. Yeah, he plays single block Tetris, remember? There we go. That was apparently a really good taste journey he just went on. Now do a little dance. This gets me every time. Look at him.
Una Narca Naps. Fibweni Dopsu.
Haven't we all come and hang on, what the hang on. Jesus Christ. Where is he in real life? You can't just spawn the most handsome man ever seen by human eyes in the background. Look at this. It looks like he's busting it down and she's in the background going, "No, Felix, you can't. Your moves, they're too fresh. They'll kill you."
Suflo Bopis Wogra.
Okay, he's had fun doing that and now he wants to kiss someone and go to bed. It's 10 p.m. It's time to get watching the okay, everybody in chat, what is the thing that you watch on New Year's Eve? Because I know Americans have like some really specific named things. Oh, thank God Miku is here.
Quarbday.
Who are these guys? There's a guy with Gideon's beard, but slightly fluffier. Cash Airpan. And Joy Queen! Wait a second! This is what the aliens were so interested in. I mean, yeah, that does make sense. Sorry. We didn't realize, Ms. Queen. Sorry. We didn't. Who is she? She looks so nondescript for a woman named Joy Queen. Joy Queen, Miku, Letitia, and Gideon's evil twin, Cash. Oh man, Felix needs to sleep so bad. Oh, there it is. A partition. Sorry. A participation pie competition ribbon. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Felix has unlocked the recipe for spicy treats. It didn't say, hey, he won this prize. It just said, here is your participation ribbon. All right, let's let them watch their New Year's TV together. It's gonna take a little bit. He wants to kiss someone. We can do that when we get home. Gideon didn't get to have a drink, but whatever. Let's speed up. They won't do anything for a bit, but here we go. It's 11 o'clock. He's ending his first year. We're watching New Year's television with the boys. This is what happens on New Year's, evidently. Jasmine Franco has arrived. Everyone is up and ready. Who are these latecomers? Yep, that's it. That's what happens on New Year. Everyone stands perfectly still, watching the television. Here we go. Happy Shishooby! I'm just letting them tell their own story at this point. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Shishooby Chuma Fleabazoob.
Wavu, Ruskan Lampima,
Aww.
Aquanaria, Chiba, Oliver.
Yeah, you guys need to go to bed, don't you? You still haven't actually. Oh boy, that's quite tired. Time to go have their first bang of the year in another closet. If we can find one. I could put a closet in their house in case they're feeling spicy, just like at home. Get that kiss in. Just before we go home. Yes, I know you're sleepy. I know. Don't change. I tell you what to do. You can go to bed after you do this one thing. Everyone's like, ooh, thumbs up. There we go. Eat some snacks. Okay, we're good. Wait a minute. Oh, Gideon is lying about his career. That always goes badly. I don't feel bad about leaving in the middle of that. Look how cute this is, though. Look how cute this is. He's middle-aged now. They can't do these late-night shenanigans. That's true. It's midnight. They need to go to bed. Well, technically Felix isn't middle-aged, but he's getting there. Well, it was only a participation ribbon, but, you know, the important thing is that they had fun. And they can now eat a blueberry pie. And isn't that really the most important thing? God, the glowing Santa. Alright, what do we have to do just to make sure I get everything? Why have you got 2 books in your inventory? Throw that flower in the fridge and go to bed. Felix, that's so red. I almost never see it that red. Throw that pie in the fridge now that you have the ability to do that. Also these onions, and these apples, and these choco berries, actually. Yeah, get rid of those. And also these, no, not those, but the parsley. Yeah, and then go to bed without getting abducted by aliens instantly, please. I'm staring at you until you get through the door. Oh, come on! Really? Apply baby proofing. Everyone lock. Okay. Whew, we did it. New Year's Eve successful. Gideon had a wonderful time and got to do everything he planned to do. This man is unstoppable. Yeah, they're just still going. Right. It's spring again. We've come a full year through their sim lives, and it's now spring. And it doesn't really make much of a difference because they live in the desert. I guess it'll be slightly warmer. There is one thing we didn't do though. When we were planning our yearly holidays, we added several really vital things like, well, obviously just National Divorce Day really, but we never added a holiday in spring because it wasn't available on the calendar. We were already through most of spring and it wasn't there, so we didn't do it. Do you guys want to add a spring holiday now we have access to the full calendar? We could put something in early because otherwise we're waiting until Friday for Love Day. And every other, well, no, they don't, but winter has 2 holidays, autumn has 2 holidays, summer doesn't come with any, so that's why we added National Divorce Day. But do you feel like we should add a spring holiday? Perhaps something that we may have just had in real life? Because, you know, you can literally make them go scrounging around for eggs. We could make them do that, but it depends if you feel like it. I have a cream egg right here. I want to eat it, but I wouldn't do that on stream. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Pope Explosion Day! No! Oh my god. Yeah, the 2nd day of spring. Pope Explosion Day. I'm not really doing this. Am I? Am I doing this? I wonder what that does. I'm just thinking. There it is. So there's egg hunt. Fasting. Oh yeah, the flower bunny. See, there's a bunch of stuff that's obviously Easter themed. There's an Easter icon. It's just they haven't added it by default, so you have to do it. Pope Explosion Day. Okay, if we did this, what would the traditions of Pope Explosion Day be? It can't be streaking again. I could just put Easter. Nobody is giving me any input. Guys, what kind of ceremony should we add? Alternate universe where it's just Easter, but it's called Pope Explosion Day. Okay. Should I leave it? Should I use the Easter icon, or should I use this one that sort of looks like a guy in a ceremonial outfit exploding? And what are the traditions? If it's mostly Easter, then we do egg hunting. And actually, the flower bunny kind of sucks. You just have to talk to the flower bunny, and the flower bunny spreads flowers around, and then you just have to pick them up afterwards. It's kind of annoying. Go with your heart. Okay. Play video games. Go on a vacation or travel. give gifts. What says the Pope just exploded? Party spirit. Remembrance. You have to click on gravestones, and this is just a difficult one to do. you have to have an urn or a gravestone that has like an active ghost, and there's never any of that around, and ghosts will spawn, but they won't be the Pope's ghost, you know? Sports TV. Festive lighting. Nah. Yeah, this the idea it was amusing. Yeah. Barbecuing? Yeah, we're having the Pope Explosion Day barbecue. I think obviously a bit of merriment with some drinking is how you celebrate any kind of air grievances. Now, I don't know about that. It encourages getting divorced. It encourages you to do mean socials. Doesn't that just... Won't just that make everyone hate each other? Schism in the Pope fandom. I mean, isn't that just the history of the Christian church, basically? His ghost can't stop all of us. Alright, I'm just adding whatever. Spooky spirit. Oh, this one is like impossible. You have to do interactions with ghosts, which means finding a ghost. You can carve pumpkins or play music on the pipe organ, but those things only exist if you buy the spooky items kit. And I don't have them, so you can't do this one. Baking. There we go. The second of spring is now Pope Explosion Day. What does that do? I don't know what that does. The Send EA 40 Smackerels holiday. Yeah, I don't like that. I think they should not include things that aren't in there. Oh god, these things got like filthy. Alright, it's past time to check what's happened in the neighborhood. Clara and Bjorn welcome their new baby. How many kids do they have now? It must be like 5. Yeah, I know. I just made it. Don't tell me about it. Alice and Eric welcome their new baby. They've got like 3 kids at least now. Marcus Flex, the guy who came over to see us once because he was depressed as shit, has started a job in the lifeguard career. A new baby. Oh, that really got me actually. Okay, well, I'm really proud of Marcus. He was having such a shit time. He was really roughing it if he felt like coming over to see Gideon when all he had was like a bed on the front lawn. But it seems like he's getting over it, and he's, oh god, our tree. I looked at it seconds ago. Look at it now. Cool. We have this thing. He's a wizard. It just works. Do-la-do-do-do, we are whiling the night away. Do-do-do-do-do. Spring! And the sheep are bouncing. Did you nearly fall over, Willem? Unhappy. Dirty. Attention, okay. Well, they're having a nice long sleep, thinking about marionettes and spiders. That doesn't sound like a great dream. While they sleep off all the partying they did. Baby boy. It might not be, we don't know. Maybe that joke didn't work. How do you feel about that? I will let them I will let them sleep. How are the cats doing? Casey's chilling. 8 a.m. The boys have not moved. Although Although it looks like I'm gonna send Felix up to drink some of his potion just to get rid of it because 2 of his needs are like tanking. Imagine only becoming filthy after 11 hours. Damn, you guys were tired. He's still dreaming like, yeah, I'm dead. Gideon's up. What are you gonna do? What does today have in store for Gideon? It's time to eat that damn pie. And I cannot blame him. Oh my god, I have to buy an item. Silent Meow ceramic cat in brackets orange. Okay. What is this? The Silent Meow ceramic cat orange. It's very cheap. I don't mind that at all. Where can we put it? Maybe in this like cat corner so we can watch them do shits. Oh, or we could put it on the desk. Mars, do you want this to go in the cat area, near the computer, here on the gemstone creation desk? Where would you like it? Gacy is mid-spring down there. I could put a shelf, like in this hallway, and put the cat on it. Can it be outside near the cat door? We're gonna make people believe that we have an extra cat. It's like a bouncer. It's a bouncer that makes sure only the cats of the house come in. You approach the cat door and this Silent Meow ceramic cat asks you for ID. Maybe it stops the sheep from getting in. Not that we would really mind if the sheep like came indoors exactly. Well, that was interesting. I didn't know that existed. He's just gonna stand here and eat his pie. Can you actually sit down and eat it, or is something preventing you? Maybe they just don't like the gnome. Yeah, okay, maybe this thing is actually in the way. We might get rid of this. Or move it. I also want a Silent Meow ceramic cat orange. Okay. Gideon, why do you look like that? Oh, alright. Okay. On the other side of the door. Are you sure you want orange, or do you want a black one so that you've got Miles and Dante standing outside? Oh no, I can't put it on the other side. I could put it over here. The bouncers. Oh man, I wish I could put it there. Well, actually, I suppose I could. I can put a million of these. Radrosh, just to make sure, do you want the orange one? Are we getting 2 orange, or do you want a different color? Yes, make it black. Okay. These are now. This is a perfect replica of the cats that Radrosh actually owns. She's got a black one and an orange one. Let's just make sure they are properly mirrored. Oh, it doesn't turn off. Oh, whoops. There we go. Look at that! Aren't they cute? Oh, I've been recording a video. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Now he can eat at the table now. I didn't realize they weren't able to use the table with those flaming logs sitting there. It's 10 o'clock. I think Felix has to get up. Oh, by the way, Pope Explosion Day starts tomorrow. Just in case we weren't aware. The icon just cracks me up. Yeah, he's also deciding to come and have a piece of his special pie. Oh my god. Okay, Miku. He was making the face because he was manifesting ceramic cats with his powers. Of course. Every day, Miku asks us for attention. Should we go hang out at Miku's house? Okay or no? She's the one who decided to live in the middle of a forest. Well, no, she's not. That was us. But she should have thought of that she was going to be lonely living in the wilderness with her horse. If we had a horse, bang in the cow shed again? Is that really what we want? Guys, come on, please vote in the poll. Do we have to go and visit Miku? I have a routine. I haven't done my routine yet. Only one person cares about whether we go and visit Miku. And Miku's horse. I guess every so often we have to go and check in with them. If we had a horse, we could bring the horse over and then Felix could satisfy his constant want to see horses breed. Well, it was a tie. Now what do I do? What's the midpoint of kind of visiting Miku but kind of not? Okay, I'll go by myself just with Gideon. That's the midpoint, I guess. So there's no cowshed banging because it's only one of us. Why is SpongeBob always just standing here? Well, SpongeBob isn't having any fun. Oh look, he chose to wear his old outfit.
Hey. Oh. Oh. A lot of way. Naramu crank.
Hey Miku, what did you want, by the way? Do you want to talk about crystals?
With Wanoi. Turapinar? Bakanoi.
Oh, she's loving it. Who needs fun when you have Jalinquist? Okay?
Zapino Vanabi.
Zafine.
Compliment her weird outfit.
Namaste, Lumis, Instadorpa.
And discuss your favorite band with her. I'm sure she has musical opinions.
Aflin Wadida.
Uh-huh.
Basana Diola?
Yeah, yips.
Oh, Shubirao. Hey.
Well, that was fun, Miku. I'm pretty sure that's all we want to do with you today.
Sombra, Bunkaru.
She continues to speak as Gideon sachets away. Bye! Oh, she's giving SpongeBob a brush. She makes a good point, Yibs. He's really not hurried about this. They go to Henford a lot, don't they? He's texting Felix. Okay, coming back. Miku didn't really want anything. I'll be home in 5. It takes 5 minutes to travel from a small English country village to Nevada. We haven't engaged Gideon's club for a while. We should probably do that. His club that just has Milton, Pixelwish, and Joe. Joe, the guy we tried to set up with the Grinch. What the hell is wrong with this game? I guess while we're here, we could try and interact with some rabbits or birds. And then, like, adopt some. This is taking too long. This is boring. Why is there no exit point? Go home. You haven't made any wine today. Don't go with Miku. Who could have thought that when we added Miku, she would be such a presence in their lives? Alright, let's get him working on his wine and then we can have the Blur Job bros over to visit. Do we have any aged wine?
'Chibi.
Do we have any aged wine? 'Chibi. 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 'Chi Yes. We have some aged wine. What's Felix doing? Oh yeah, you got to work on your book. Write a short story. And then after that, we'll work on your magic, because you're really not that good yet. Alright. I now have to just scroll up in chat until I remember what the name of this book was. Do 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 do. There it is. His book is going to be called... Oh my god, I cannot use... okay. Grapes. What are they actually? A short story. What if your nan was an iPhone? You can't keep giving me these amazing titles. I can't do them all unless we have to do another one. Should I describe this? Hey, I have an idea. Chat, can you create a description for this book by having everyone post a word, like one by one? Like post a word and then wait for someone else to post a word and then post another word, and we'll see if we can recreate a description for this book. One word per person, and you've got to wait for someone else to say a word before you post another word. Okay, go. Can we do this? I'm not confident that this will be coherent. Grapes. Someone else suggest us a word. Guys, there's a whole chat out there. You have infinite possibilities here to influence my Sims game. Give us a word to come up. Grapes gape. I don't think anyone has ever said those two words together before in the history of the universe. Come on, we can do this. Okay. Grapes gape and yeah. They did surgery on a grape. No, that's not. Mars, we could do that if you just did like a single word at a time. You could have just like put surgery in. They did surgery on a grape. Okay, fine. It's they did surgery on a grape now. Fine. We'll try the single word suggestions thing next time he writes a book. That's what it's described as for now. Oh my god.
Cha, Budamopsy.
Okay, you have to get on with... Oh my god, the tree is glowing and it's got red stuff coming out of it. Did you pick up your wine? No, you didn't. I told you to pick up your... Oh wait, the door's locked. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I'm sorry. The novel that will dethrone Moby Dick is in progress. It's only a short story. He's not quite up to novels. His skill level is only 3. But he is feeling flirty while writing it, so we'll have to see how that goes. Right. I'm going to speed up a bit. Gideon, pick up your wine. Grabbed. Now come up here. Turn on your favorite tunes and get making more wine. Did they fix the writing books bug yet? Can you remind me what is the writing books bug? The short story that will dethrone 1/17 of Moby Dick is in progress. I like the idea of spelling it Moby Dick. Alright, this is a strawberry one. A finely aged bottle of strawberry wine, however that works, which is worth 2.6k in the bank. Off he goes. How's the story going, Felix? I can see another typo. Once upon a time, there was a grape. And, nope, he's starting over. That's just how it is. That's absolutely how it is. If you stopped writing partway through the book, they'd never finish it. I am unfamiliar with this bug, so perhaps this doesn't exist anymore. Hopefully. There is a weird way, Saul Wassman, what the fuck does that mean? The stream is on hold until you tell me what this means. It means you type in exactly that. Okay. Interrobang spawn dad. Oh, well, it is going to be Pope Explosion Day. That is true. Wassman, do you want me to sort it by newest, most popular, or recently popular? Because I usually do most popular. I've never been right a day in my life. My father. This is just somebody's dad. Pedro Menendez. He wants a big happy family. He's cheerful, family-oriented, and self-assured. What a nice dad. The most popular fathers, please. That sounds like it's a funny thing to come into a shop and say. What the fuck is this? What? Hope Winter. Clara Winter. Clement Frost. Nicholas Winter. There you go, I like this person's father. Okay, this one just says, who was my father? Diane Palace. Some say Diane's father was an alien. Some say he was a god. All her mother says is that he was perfect. So she's trying to be just as perfect as the father she never knew. Hashtag Renaissance Sim. Hashtag genius, hashtag insane. She doesn't have the perfectionist trait, however, so. OC times canon Santa are hugely respected. This is fun, actually. This is another person's dad. Hashtag dad. He has the fabulously wealthy aspiration. A trait that I don't own. A geek, and he's childish. Pregnant with my father? No! Please do not reload and claim as yours. My father, my friend. The house my father built! This is a replica of the house I grew up in. My father built this for my family of 12. Placing this on any other lot will cause the terrain paint to be off. The ironing board was created by... Okay. That's adorable! Look at someone's actual... That's massive. Your dad built this huge house? My father. This is someone with a slightly less balding father. Public enemy! And he's hot-headed, self-assured, and a goofball. My idiot of a father! I can do this. I can read this. The sim Michael Kern, created by Crabapples 101, shared in 2019, whose description reads, "My idiot of a father who I begged to stop smoking on my 9th birthday." clip of this later. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is that so funny? I'm actually crying. This is this is now the raid message. This is gonna be the raid message. I'm pinning it. Oh my god. The world's saddest shorts. I genuinely can't stop laughing. Oh my god. Yes, I'm sorry. I need to know what else this user has made. Reasonable request. What else did you do, Crab Apples 101? 6 years later, the Fittings have moved from Bloxburg to Newcrest after the death of Libby's oldest son, Aidan. In that period of time, daughter Raven got engaged, ended the relationship, and had her daughter Ellie, while Libby adopted her son William. Aidan's death left suspicion, so the family up and packed up their home and left Bloxburg overnight. Will the family finally found peace, or will they end up moving again under the terms of tragedy? This is from my Roblox RP family. Enjoy! So, I can't tell what the family dynamic is here. Libby is the mother. Her oldest son died. The daughter Raven got engaged and ended the relationship and had the daughter and had Ellie. But Raven isn't in this family. Lily is. But it says Libby adopted her son William. This is too much for me. This is way too much. They've disappeared. It's now just a toilet. Why am I coughing like a chain smoker? Everything disappeared and it just said, here, have a toilet. This is what Felix is writing though. He's writing about grapes. He's way better. I beg you to stop smoking. I think somehow reading that description out loud has given me a smoker's lung. That's just the power of these Sims. It's her 9th birthday. You have to listen. Between their split personalities and careers, will they learn to be happy with each other, or will this generation end with a bang? What does that mean? Are they gonna explode each other? What does that mean? Oh god. That's not yours. Landgrab the 8th is a toilet the same way how President John Henry Eden is a robot in Fallout 3. That is the best and most coherent message ever sent in my chat. What are these little rooms? Why are these uploaded? View catalog. I have this horrible feeling that viewing this catalog is going to make my computer crash and we'll lose all of our progress. Oh, the pancakes, except 10 years later and 2 children later, Bob and Eliza are still unhappy with their marriage, with Bob not having moved up in his Kara in 10 years. It's affecting the family's income. Now that Eliza wants a 3rd child, Bob is gonna have to step up. He may be a somewhat good father. He isn't a very good worker or husband. Will they manage, or will they have to sell the house? Incredible amounts of content. Isaac pancakes, Beth pancakes, and Bob and Eliza. I actually really do like this Eliza makeover. That looks very her. And Bob still looks boring as hell. This is the only person playing The Sims right. Everybody else uninstall. The Livid family is hiding a very big secret. Can you guess it? Well, I think it might possibly be that they're all fucking aliens. Except this guy. Joshua, the good bro who is neat, has no clue. Oh, hang on, the goths look different. Oh, they're just a slight makeover. I like that actually. That's a good ass Bella. That's good. I like that makeover. Who is this? Nico Lentz. Nico is a nice young man with some starting funds in hand, looking to settle down while maintaining a career as a scientist. What's wrong with his nose? A big secret. You have to stop. I might actually cause myself physical damage. Alright, there's the father. Rip Grandpa Crab, August 2017. Oh no. Oh no. Crab, I'm so sorry. My lovely grandma. This is almost too personal. This might be a really young player who's just made their own family. Baby crab apples. Look how cute I am. I'm a little crab. Baby crab apples. The charmer. Oh my god. I have to stop or I'm actually... Mama Apple, I'm actually gonna die. I can't do this. I've been physically destroyed by the revelations that have occurred. Salim Banali. Salim has grown up in the arts quarter surrounded by poets, musicians and artists. He's determined to become a great writer right after he's finished that book. Oh, and that video game he needs to beat. Come to think of it, he needs a nap too. Absolutely relatable and completely coherent and absolutely that's perfect. Amazing sim. Love him. Love him. He's lazy but he's creative and he likes books. Fantastic. You did perfect with that one. I don't know why I'm speaking as if this person knows what I'm saying. Oh my god. Enjoy! Oh, that's a pre-made sim. Well, I don't know why I didn't realize that, considering a lot of these are. I guess he just had a makeover, but I don't have that pack, so I didn't realize. I apologize. I take back what I said. I never would have expected the roads my father would take us down. Oh my god. Okay, let's get back on... Wow, she hates that baby. Let's get back on track. I want to see Grandma. My lovely Grandma. Grandma Apples. Mary Kern. Yeah, those are Grandma's traits, alright. Stop misspelling words in the chat. We have to stop. Okay. Soul Wasserman, are you still here? It's been like 20 minutes or something. I apologize. Do you want us to add Michael Kern by Crabapples 101 in honor of the incredible moment they've provided to the stream? Or did you want a different father from the list on the gallery? Oh my god. I'm waiting expectantly for Sol Wasman's answer. Thank god I have a drink here. I'm just gonna eat the cream egg I have and I'm gonna choke on it somehow and this will be the last thing I ever see. Wasman, please come back. I need clarification. Which of these is the father we're adopting and where is he going? Oh, I tapped out to look at Discord and Radrosh is out there throwing my stream link around. Thank you. The answer is so clear it can go unsaid. I kind of agree, but I wouldn't want to go against one of my Redeemer's wishes. I think it has to be this one. Because I cannot get over this description. I'm gonna add this to my library for sure, and then we can leave and come back if we need to. Let's close this. I mean, the people who just made their own fathers, it's really sweet. Me and my father? Aww. He's a family-oriented, good, and likes dogs. And they have 2 dogs. Aww. No, 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 no. No, no, no. My father's clone! Why do they look like that? Why? Why do they look like this? What? What? Hashtag adorable, no! What is this? Searching for my father. All her life, Addison wondered about her father. Her mother would never talk about him, and that just made her more curious. 2 years ago, when she knew her illness had won, Addie's mum finally told her about Christopher. Now aged out of foster care, Addie has packed her meager belongings, which had all belonged to her mother, her favorite white floral dress, the ring and necklace Christopher had given her, and her diamond earrings. And she's off to find her father someplace called Moodwood Mill. You were in foster care, but you kept your mother's diamond earrings? Okay. I'm not gonna argue. What is going on with this one? I thought that said my friend, my sausage. Like SOSIG. I've been hearing about Macy the sausage dog too much. He's so bald. I didn't know it was physically possible to get that bald. That's a good dad. That's an amazing dad. Look at that. What the fuck? I don't think I can even read this. I'll be a puddle of goo. I can't read this out. You're gonna have to read it yourselves. I will die. I can't do this. Why would you? No, stop saying I begged him to stop reading. No. No. Oh my god, so there's the senior citizen. Okay, I don't think Sir Waspman is here now, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to add the father on his behalf. So I'm gonna manage worlds we needed to save anyway. I'm gonna add the man, the legend, the idiot of a father who I begged to stop smoking on my 9th birthday. And since the family-oriented area is Sansakori, I'm gonna move him in here. Oh god, my throat is just... Oh god. Oh. This was way too much. Place the household. Moving with my father. Where's the house that isn't owned? Arataki Ito lives there. Yaimuka and Raiden Shogun live there. You have to add 9th birthday as an event. No. I can't do that. No. What happens to everyone has to stop smoking on that day? I'm gonna cry again. This is too much. I can't breathe. Okay, now listen. There is no household that is free unless I put him on Manzanita Terrace. We find him and beak him. I feel unwell. I think I'm gonna throw up. Okay, listen. I would ask Sol Wassman, but for some reason he made this demand and then immediately exploded. So, what do you guys think? Should I move him into this vacant lot and then maybe place some sort of single father house and we'll pretend that he's run away from his responsibilities? Or maybe this house here, which is just a tree? Or should I move him into the Luna Sullivan house? Because I happen to know that Shakatl, I think is her name, her husband exploded. So maybe she could use a different husband. He seems like the kind of man who moves in with the family after the divorce ruined 9th birthday. Now, obviously, whoever the kid is, I've forgotten her name, is over 9 years old. So the kid was the one that he's left behind. But we're going to move him in this house with Xochitl. Sorry, I wasn't sure what her name was. Her backstory literally says that her husband died in a fire, so she's raising Carmen alone. I'm moving him in here. Although if I do that, he'll lose his description. Oh no. Oh no, what do I do? Guys, you have to tell me what to do. You have to tell me I can't do this alone. The bracing breezes will have... No! Shall I move him in here and put them in a relationship? But what man was sighted near the blaze that night? No, it couldn't be. Oh my god. This is so fucked up, guys. Okay, we're gonna add him to this family and he caused the fire. That's the new... That's the... Yeah. She's now going out with this guy and... He was the one who set the house ablaze. Yeah, exactly. From dropping his cigarette butt with his smoking. His smonking. That's what happened. I don't make the rules. I do have to make the rules a little bit by doing this. Chain smonking.
Huh?
Well, here he is. Michael Kern, who we pulled off of the gallery, who has no preferences and wants to be a public enemy. And is hot-headed. He did it. He started the fire. It's... Oh my god. Right, they are now partners. I'm not going to say married, but... Did Cast Full Edit mode not work? Shouldn't I be able to edit this? Oh well. Why does it say... No, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if I should be able to change that, but whatever. There we go. They're now in a romantic relationship and she has no idea that he started the fire. And they're going into other households. Yeah, so anyone in here is not available for Neighborhood Stories, but I do want Neighborhood Stories to be on. I want to edit this so his name isn't doubled.
Tinawa Fungi.
Yeah, that's fine. Why is it doubled? Wassman, you... I nearly died. I haven't been able to breathe for the past 30 minutes. Yeah, I guess it's the household title and I can't change this. Other households, which contains the most bizarre things ever known, this is the stuff they can do. I'm allowing them to do these things, but they can't move in or out of houses or leave their careers or adopt or have horses. But anything else can happen to these guys. I'm not protecting them. This is the protecting tab. So Gus Fring, I'm not protecting him. Ito, no. The Raiden Shogun, bye. Pixel Wish is protected. Nothing's happening to them. Miku can also be protected. Oh, I did that custom. Okay, whatever. Did I miss something interesting? Were you genuinely gone, or did you just stop talking to see what would happen? Oh my god. Apparently it now thinks we were playing Gus Fring. I wonder if Ito is doing well. Who knows? We haven't met him. So we cannot ask. I don't know how to explain what just happened, Sir Wasman, but thank you. Thank you. We have added, in quotes, my father to the neighborhood. Just as you wanted. Oh, okay, that just took a second. He's made another excellent bottle. And there was just one, so you've got to do your second one today. There you go.
Who's McGrath?
And Felix is... Oh, did you get bored of writing your book, or did something happen? Yeah, good job. Thumbs up. Everyone enjoyed that. Browse web. No, write your story. So if you do resume writing, it picks up the same book you were writing before. But there is a weird way that it works when you are writing a song, because you click on the instrument, and you have to be level like 8 out of 10 before you can even write a song, which is completely wrong. You should be able to write bad songs. You aren't prevented from writing music until you reach a certain skill level in real life, are you? And then after you've gotten to skill level 8, you start writing a song, and a book of written music appears in your inventory. And in order to keep writing the music, you have to go to your inventory and click on the music and click on continue composing. But if you click on the instrument and do write song again, it creates a new item in your inventory over and over again. For some reason, it's the most bizarre way of doing any of that I can think of. And also, writing a song on an instrument takes a sim like 20 living hours of their time. 20 sim hours. Writing a book takes like 4. So basically, whoever originally created the function of writing music in The Sims 4 did it the worst it could possibly be done, and it has never been checked or improved on. So I have a mod to make it not terrible. Okay, you can go and eat a slice of pie. That's fine. Sorry, I get really heated when I talk about how incredibly stupid that is. Because I've had to sit there while my Sims wrote music for like 3 days straight, doing their needs and then coming back and writing more music. And they had to get to skill level 8 before they could even start doing it. Look, he's like a fifth of the way through already, and he's just been writing this morning. Look at his old outfits, enjoying his slice of pie. Nom nom nom. I don't know how to continue now. I don't know how to live. What do you guys... Am I having a stroke? Gideon is going to water your garden, Felix, because you are busy writing a story about grapes having surgery. Oh, hello. Who the hell is this? Alan Anderson has arrived to see you. Give him a cheerful introduction, why not?
Ooh. Ah, Yavoya.
When you're enjoying your third slice of pie of the day, is it eaten with the sauce?
Ibarra? Wigtown.
Rouge. Shiruna.
Jonah Pames.
Uh-huh.
We need this. I'm tired of not knowing what traits people have.
No bar.
Ephedra Ibarra.
Oh. Narfa.
I don't know why I'm doing all the flattery options. Who is this door-to-door piano salesman? Well, let's ask.
Shabitaza.
Ah, Vadish.
Ask about his career. Who's this?
Oh,
Why is everyone coming to visit? Ramon Atwood. Okay, Alan is a stay-at-home dad. Clement Frost would like to come over and hang out. I guess now that it's spring, he has nothing to do. Well, I have to ask you guys. Should Clement Frost come hang out? Okay, cancel. Should we let Santa just come over? All I know is everyone fucks the Sims Santa. That's true. Do you know why? There is an actual reason why everyone does that. It's not just like a meme joke. It's because all of the offspring of the Sims Santa have a special hidden trait that makes them, I think it's learn all skills faster. So all of Santa's offspring and then future descendants are like way better at things than anyone else. So if you're making some kind of like really, if you want to start a legacy up or something and you want a good trait, you start by doing Santa. And also you can predict when he'll arrive, so you don't have to wonder where your baby daddy's going to turn up. the Santa Claus. Oh jeez, I forgot about the poll. What's happening? Oh, everybody said yes. Okay, he can come over. Who is this person?
Chapin Durkeem.
Neebs,
A
Alcha.
deep conversation about the
Goodbye,
world with
Shaw.
Alan.
Clark.
Joe Stack, the guy that we tried to set up with the Grinch, is asking us if he should go on a date with Gillian Levesque. We don't know her, but I have to ask you guys. God, what happened to our social life? At first it was just we met Marcus Flex at a food stand and he invited himself over for a few days. And now we seem to know 20 people. Should Joe Stack go on a date with Gillian? Yes. Not sure, which is the middle one, or she's no good. I'm trying to fit this in. Remember Zest? God, that was so long ago now. Okay, so the poll is, should Joe Stack go on a date with Gillian? The first option is yes. As in what's actually on here. Yes, romance is in the air. The second option, do what your heart tells you, is not sure, which leaves it up to the sim himself. It's kind of a coin flip. And I don't think she would be a good fit for you, which I wrote as she's no good, and then tried to fit in Grink Truther. Because you still, that's for people who still think that Joe Stack is meant to be with the Grink. And we'll continue to try and make that happen, I guess. I couldn't fit it. They don't let you write a lot in the options for the poll. Oh, jeez. Well, it was a tie, apparently. It was a tie between not sure and she's no good. In the event of a tie, I'm gonna, say that it skews towards the do-it-yourself option. So I'm gonna say, you make that decision for yourself. We'll leave it up to fate. Ramon is a child of the islands, a dog lover, and family-oriented. Why are you all here? Were you summoned by the ceramic cats? Well, now they're all just talking to each other. Felix's book is halfway done. That's how books work. Oh yeah, and also Santa's now here.
Squaz Nelcher. Lanji Chilo.
This is like, I was going to have his social group over. Should we just increase the number of people? Joe's actually in this club. Is there anyone else that we can add? Elena, Rayner, and Jasmine. Nah, let's keep it to this small group. Everybody come over and talk to each other. Bradford Pool is... Sorry, why is everyone queuing up at our house? What happened? What happened here? Why is there a teenager? He's gonna go over and hug Milton. Why is Milton so big? Oh my god. And now he's viewing some quartz. You never do that autonomously, do you? You still need to make nectar, by the way. I haven't let you off the hook. Writing.
Susan.
Sorry, I keep looking at the pinned message and starting to laugh, and then I can't let
Scarbish.
myself laugh.
Cesare.
Or I'll just
Possibly.
collapse again.
Oh, boy.
Fanjib Hema Fanos.
We're having some sort of get together, but I don't think anybody knows what it is. Stomp, 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 stomp. I'm thinking about exercising. Right, I think that was 3. Yeah, this is his 3rd one. Swipe. And it was excellent. He's getting there. Now listen deeply to the music because you want to do that. That's apparently what listening deeply looks like. Felix reached writing level 4, so he can now write poems and love emails. Apparently you need to have like some skill under your belt before you can write love emails. Turn that off. In the void. Go and put these bottles... Wait, do we have room in one of these? Yes. Oh, wrong sim. Sorry. What happened? Oh, he finished writing a book and it zoomed in on him for some reason. Okay, whatever. Sorry, put these wine bottles in there, for God's sake. Let's have a look at it. Grapes. What are they actually? Quality normal. Genre short stories by Felix Westphal. They did surgery on a grape. Congratulations, everyone. This is our first book as a group, as a community. I think in honor of the fact that we've just written a book, I'm going to buy them an actual bookcase and get rid of this thing. Why do we have 10 cakes? What happened here? Storage? Bookshelves. Okay, what suits them? Maybe something on the wall of the bedroom, or we could have a bookcase here next to the bed. We've got 7,000 smack rolls. That's a bit ancient looking. That's a bit big. That ladder's a bit unnecessary. That's for kids. That looks boring. Is that them? Guys, help me out here. I need my chat's help. What of these bookcases do you feel fits these two? That's a library bookcase. That's a fairly standard one. This one that like hangs onto the wall, maybe? What's the difference? Oh, these are just slightly different. What color? How about that? How about that? And then also what the one next to it. Yeah, now they have somewhere where they can put stuff and keep books. Yeah, a bookcase that has other miscellaneous items. Yeah, so it looks like a place where stuff is kept as well. I think that's good. So now they've got something more in their room, and we can put all of his magical tomes in there. So he finally has a place to put those. And I'm going to get rid of this. We don't need this tiny, shitty bunny book. It sold for 8! Just 8. And now his book can go in the bookcase and people can read it. Yay! We can also try publishing it, but I'm not sure. Gideon, put your stupid books away too. Are you doing what I said? Store your wine. They are just loving the pie. It's all they're eating today. I want pie now. I wish I had a blueberry pie. Wow, you haven't looked at your frog in a million years. Milton's here though.
Ah, Fenor huh? Pelfin! Hey!
I think, Gideon, you ought to go for a quick run Just a quick run, just a little one. Oh look! There's nothing quite like the feeling of finishing the last word. And he finished his resolution, and now Santa is buying plane tickets on our PC. This guy! Why don't you introduce yourself to this man over here?
You.
Do something romantic, listen to cottagecore. It looked like Santa was on a dating site. I mean, maybe. Maybe he's coming over here to do something illegal. That was not a connected sentence, sorry. Oh, Felix hasn't done, like, anything with his animals today. We don't even need the simoleons from this. Just do magic on them to make them not smell.
Yes, goes. Gibora, the fool.
Bonita.
Suli.
Why are we having some sort of weird
Sul.
mini party thing happen? Why is he walking like that? There we go, clean sheep. And now do the other one. If anything, the sheep just serve as a way that he can practice using magic. Oh, what happened? I think he made it dirtier. Never mind, do it again. That still didn't work.
Nopsa limita.
Oh, as he uses magic, the success chance goes down each time he fills this orb. Did he do it? Nope, I think you're gonna have to do this by hand. Sorry. I guess we have to be careful not to overdo it. Oh, his hygiene's gone way down. Santa's decided to head off. Rug, what are you doing? Rug. Why are you petting 3 instead of going and like having a shower? Something is going wrong with this. Oh, it's because that was something. Okay, we're gonna end the social gathering. He needs to take a shower. Yeah, what is Rug doing? I think he's breaking the animations for everybody else. Oh, jeez. Okay, stop doing that. Stop doing all of this. Wait a minute, they're not best friends. They need to be best friends. Spellcasting is more powerful, but success chance is slightly decreased. There's also the possibility of becoming cursed. I think he might be broken. Listen to me, Felix. I need you to go to the counter. I need you to ask if they have Bambi for the PS2. Caitlin's here. I'm gonna, like, break this up manually. Rug, just leave us alone. Hi, Caitlin. Bye. What was that noise? Felix and Gideon are becoming best friends. So I guess I can't ask him to make anything cleaner because he's reaching the limit of his capability right now. He hasn't done his garden yet today. Harvest everything. Jeez.
You're Rinka.
What?
Suflowo gra Barney.
Has somebody haunted us? More pie, obviously. It's the only thing they will now eat. I don't think he's okay. I don't think he's okay. Can I... Oh, we'll do that. Okay. Is he doing alright? No. I don't think he is. Maybe if we just reload something, stuff will work out. Alright, we are now here. We have 47 potatoes in our pockets. Magic. Can you just like clean yourself? Oh, that worked. Okay, good, good. And he's getting a bit more powerful. While we're here, I'm gonna send him over to fly here. Check if there's any spell books we might want. I thought that said Marble Nugget. Oh, he fell off his broom. He's okay. Oh, bye. Okay, bye Wands, Tomes, and Familiars. What do we have today? A spell to convince two Sims to argue and fight with each other. I don't think he's that kind of guy. A spell to convince two Sims to get romantic with each other. In case it doesn't work out between whoever the firefighter guy is and Joe Stack, in case it doesn't work out with Jillian, we could have another go with the drink by using magic. And a potion to unlock the power of romantic conversation. We don't need that. He's already in a relationship with the love of his life, so I'll just leave it at that. Thank you. Do we need... Let's check brooms in case we want to change his broom. I'm not sure if we will. He's currently using a bone wand and a magic mop, but let's see what they've got. They've got another mop and a gnarled wood broom. I think people like the mop though, unless there's something really fun in stock. I think we'll probably stick with the mop. Okay. Go home. Why isn't this shopkeeper tending her shop? I like that it has bubbles too. Do 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 do. Okay. A new spell book. The thing. Okay, just a tiny rant. Everything about the mechanics of Wizard Sims is kind of fine. They have a level up system and you can buy perks. It all works, like, functionally it's fine. But brewing the potions with all the ingredients after learning them is sometimes, like, just kind of not worth it. I guess once you have a potion of plentiful needs, you could brew that, and then you could either brew more or multiply them and never have to take care of your Sims' needs. But that just kind of makes the game more boring, because then you're not doing anything. Like, what's the point of that? I feel like they really missed an opportunity to add spells that actually did interesting things, you know? Why did they think that the most interesting thing you could do with magic would be just making the game cheat? What do you want, Gacy? I'm not sure what I could think of, but like, surely there is something that you could do that's more fun than just having stuff fill your needs or being able to instantly flirt with other Sims. Spray bugs. I cast invert toenails. I mean, at least something along that line. I know you're joking, but it would be kind of funny as a mischief interaction. What does he know at the moment? He knows the spell to make things clean, which isn't working like that often, and 3 potions. A potion to find helpful items while doing everyday activities. I have never seen this potion actually do anything. I could try using it on him, but I don't know what this does because I've never seen it actually have any effect. The potion that just maxes all their needs out, sure, and all you need is an apple. So if you've got a supply of apples, you just have constant access to the full needs cheat. And increasing the speed your sim gains skills. Now that's fine. That's interesting if you need it. That's fine. There is a spell that has something to do with gardening, but I am actually not sure what it does. It doesn't increase the quality of the plant. Although you do get a magic interaction if you are descended from the spirits of the Sulani Island that lets you upgrade a plant's quality once a day. But the wizards don't get that. There is also a spell option to just create a plate of food on the ground, which is a bit more interesting than a potion that gives them all of their needs instantly. The science skill from Sims 3 University was the cheesiest thing in the game. It was absurd what you could do with it. What could you do? Like, having access to things that are like cheats can be still fun. Like, I really liked the genie they had in Sims 1. Which they've kind of brought back with the wishing well. God, what happens if we start using the wishing well? That would be weird. Because it has the potential to backfire on you. But you can do things like, if you wish for love, it can spawn a random sim in a relationship with you. Like, that's an interesting thing to cause the game to do that's unrealistic. Why couldn't there be magic things that are like, I don't know, it just makes this happen? Spell to make me friends with 3 random sims, and then you have 3 random sims spawn from the list, and now they're friends with you, and now you've got more people to talk to. Something like that. I don't know. Can I evolve any of these? I don't think so. Okay, you've got to fertilize them, Felix. Don't wander off. What do we have that's good? Whatever, let's use lemons. I cast testicular torsion. Like, you could just cast something on someone that makes them uncomfortable. Like that, for example. That would be interesting and maybe kind of funny. But instead they're like, here's a spell that instantly starts a fire. Why do we want that exactly? What use does this have? If you could immediately buy a fairly inexpensive science machine, you could start taking samples of effectively any collectible. By level 7, you could clone these samples and get copies of anything. Wow, that's insane. I can't imagine the game having some sort of function that just lets you clone any object. There was that noise! What was that noise? It sounded like... Did anyone else hear that noise? Seriously, it sounded like... the sound of a receipt being printed. Was that just me? Turgle, don't! I'm not going insane. Go on, keep fertilizing. You guys are just... You guys are being horrible to me. This is the boring nature of having a sim who does gardening. You did hear it, Hergol. Okay, what was that? I heard it once a minute ago too. Keep pouring lemons on everything. How's Gideon doing? Oh, he's practicing his guitar again. The science skill also introduced a brain enhancement machine that lets your sim automatically level up one of 16 skills by a whole level. With only a 4-hour cooldown, you can max almost all base game skills like it was something. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. If you use the wishing well, you can use it to... Oh, he wants to level up. Oh, it's 1 AM. You can't stop and do that. When life gives you lemons, make more lemons. Let's go lemons. Nothing but lemons. The wishing well, you can wish for skills, and it can give you +1. No, it can... Yeah, I think it can give you like... either a boost to your skill learning.
Siwa, Doba, Philipu.
Just go to bed. You can have breakfast in the morning, and maybe it'll be more pie.
Kumau. Sturm Garsha Thark. Thark Thark.
Or it can max out instantly one of the base game skills if you get really lucky. So if you just keep wishing on that, you can max them all out, and yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. And you don't even have to be a magic sim to buy the well. Where is it? It didn't come with the magic pack. It came with the romantic garden pack. And it costs 7,700 simoleons. And then you can just wish for stuff, and there's a small chance that it'll work. But there's a face on the well that shows either a frown or a grin. And if it's grinning, you're much more likely to get a good result. And if it's frowning, you'll probably die. And the way you get it to smile is you just literally throw money in the well. Every time you throw 1,000 simoleons in, it coin flips and either goes up a rank or down a rank. So you can just keep, like, if you've got a lot of money to burn, you can start getting some wacky stuff. Luckily, I don't see us doing that, at least until we have more money than sense, you know. Right, end of day. Money. Death. Yeah. Alright, what happened in the world just before we go? The Landgrabs, who have been having a lot of children, have also adopted a cat. Eliza and Bob had another baby. I don't know how many they have now. We'll have to go around and check everyone's houses at some point. Clara and Bjorn are having another baby. Bjorn? Is that the same one? Nothing of note has happened, and I have to clear the notification wall. Baby to be Bjorn. Okay, I think that is it for today. Save the game. Let me double check that bingo is up so that we can raid in there. Yeah, it looks like it. Max, what the hell? Okay. Sure. Hang on, I've got a book being written in chat. At level 10, the science people send the big science machine, which if you used correctly would make money bags, expensive gems and minerals, and high-value space rocks rapidly spawn on the lot. This would also include Tiberium, a super rare mineral that sells for 40k. Is that a Warhammer reference? This Tiberium could also be cloned with the science machine, letting you make roughly... I mean, if you're going to do all this, why not just start typing cheats into the chat? Okay, I don't know how to find the Frenchest thing that there is. I'm thinking. There are flags... But I don't think they come in country colours. They're like identity flags. Yeah, because it wouldn't make much sense for the Sims to have real world, you know. An accordion. We don't have that. Is there some kind of like decorative bread? See, you redeemed this. You didn't think it was going to end up with me engaging in a flash flood of microaggressions. LGBTF. Well, there is a bread bin. Hang on a minute. There is decorative bread. I know there is. Yeah, I'm not gonna act like we don't have our stereotypes, and some of them are definitely true. You already have frogs. Ooh. Ooh, jeez, I felt that. Okay. No, listen. I'm gonna honor this redeem. Max, you can literally tell me if you have any ideas. Sorry to explode you like that. In my opinion, what my brain immediately went to is that I'm sure somewhere here you can get like... I'm sure there is some kind of baked good that you can put as a decoration. Where is it? Where is it? Poto peppers. If it was Italian thing, I would get that. Pottery bowl with sacred medicines. Nah. Gathering of garden stones. This isn't very French. Guillotines, you say? If only we had those. Surely this is in here somewhere. Where is it? I know I've placed it in places before. I know I've placed it in the bakery I made. A sign from Gob. See, when I think French, what about another wine thing? Oh, yes, wine is extremely French. I was going to say, when I think about French stuff, I usually think of kitchen-related and cooking items. There it is. Now, this is bread, although it's technically challah, which might be not French. Do you want the bread in blankets? Or do you want a wine thing? I can't put it there. They need to eat here. The least French bread. Yeah. When I think French, I think hating Americans. That may be true. Oh, they can put it on their, like, shelves where they're now putting books. They can have bread on their shelf. Okay, what's the Frenchest blanket? Bread books. This is cute, actually. That tree one makes the bread look like it's from Lord of the Rings. Blue, white. What's the difference? Grey, slightly grey. Fruit. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna put this one on the shelf. What do you mean Oh, blue bread, white bread, red wine. I'm just gonna put that one. As for wine items, I don't know what we could do. Wine isn't a word. Nectar is what they call it, but... Oh, I could get a decorative thing for the, I can get a decorative thing for the place where we make the wine. Because they've got, like, stuff. What the... Oh my god. Antique nectar press. Bottles of wine for a shelf. That's not French. That's, like, club wine. A stack of barrels. Crates of wine to make it look like... I've heard of that! I've actually heard of that before, would you believe it or not? The giant boxes of wine you can buy with built-in faucets. A country cask. We could get a cask, we could get a barrel to just sit here. We could get this... Look, this is only 600 and we can now afford to step things up a bit. I'm going to put a huge stack of barrels behind where he makes his wine. Wait, what colour? What's I don't know what colour it should be. Let's just do this one. There we go. His multitude of barrels that sits behind there. There we go. Okay, now we're done. I have to leave. I have to go raid. I have to go eat something. Maybe the cream egg. I don't know. I hope everyone had fun today. I nearly died. Can we have a goon cave? What do you think this is? What do you think they live in? If this isn't a cave, I don't know what is. Thanks, Sol Bossman. The weekend's like over, but you two, I hope everyone... That's just a cave with goons. Things that Batman would say. I don't know. I need to get the Twitch link. Make sure I'm on Bingo. Now, guys, I need you to come through for me. Okay, wait, they're doing Duck Hunt right now. When they've finished Duck Hunt, we will raid, and I need you, all of you, to show up for me with the raid message. Okay? This is the most important raid message we've ever had, and I need them to read it. Please. We have saved, right? I'll just save again, make sure we've got that new stuff. Okay. Good night, Rug. Yeah, we barely pay attention to those sheep. I feel a little bad for them. Okay, I'm gonna wait. They've been live half an hour. They should be almost done. And then I'm gonna make us all copy the raid message. I need them to read this out, please. I'm waiting until they are finished with Duck Hunt to make sure there's the highest chance, because if it's in the middle of Duck Hunt, it might get lost in the flood of people, so I have to just wait a minute. Can't wait for Gideon to get some kids to neglect just like the sheep. But, I mean, we wouldn't neglect the kids. They've got this thing to play on. Somebody needs to. Jeez, what has happened to their living situation? God, you know, I was all hyped up to complete his little storyline and one day move him into his dream home. But honestly, I'm gonna miss this weird shithole. Rug is sleeping next to the door with the cats. Oh, Rug, you're so huge. You don't fit in the door. Now I feel bad. Okay, I will get, while we're waiting, I'm just going to propose something. I was thinking about adding another redeem that might be fairly expensive, like on the same level as, buying an item, that allows the viewer to choose an item on the lot and change its size by 1 step. For example, Rug here has been increased in size by 1. Do you think that is a good idea? To let chat have the option to redeem their points to increase or decrease the size of items? Or would that become completely untenable? Because you could easily just have someone pick the same item over and over again and make it... Could you also shrink the item? Yes. So one person could embiggen an item, and another person could then shrink the item with their points. I am going to let viewers like fight over the size of items. Can we increase the size of the living cats? No, it's only things that can be picked up in build mode. For some reason, the sheep count as items because you can put them in your pocket. What did you do with Baby Yoda? I got rid of it because I thought it was causing all of the alien abductions and I couldn't do it anymore. I'm sorry, I just really couldn't. I was panicking, so I got rid of it. I'm sorry. That was the only thing I've ever gotten rid of, but I feel like I was justified because I was trying to think of why. Oh my god, fine. I know you come into my streams and you just like lurk without saying anything so you can accrue points, so you can force me to buy Yodas. I know you do this. Where am I putting it? No, Mars, we don't have one. I got rid of it because I thought it was causing aliens. I'm gonna put it like behind here so I don't have to look at it. Fuck you. That is kind of fair. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the previous one, but I really couldn't understand why we had 3 alien abductions with no clear reasoning why they would be that frequent. 3 is unthinkable. Okay, I think I told myself only 1 redeem this week. Well, look, it's over now. The game is finished. We are going to be raiding into 5 and Veg. And when we do, I need you, everyone, to use this raid message and force them to read it. Please, spam the hell out of them. Okay. /raid VeggieBL tail. Yeah, no, it's spelled the way I want it to be spelled. There's the raid. Everyone have fun at bingo. It's always a really good time. It's where Veggie and 5 pick incredibly awful cheap games off Steam and play them, and you can get a bingo card, and when things come up on the bingo card that are in the game, you can cross them off and the community gets to win prizes and stuff. Thank you everyone for coming to the Sunday Sims. I'll be back with this next week. I'll also be playing the DLC for Outer Wilds next week, which I'm super excited for because I'm still thinking about how it ended, and I mean, just playing a bit more of it might help me get through that. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Hope to see you all next week. Bye!